Miss Manal again with you. I want to thank you very much for your comments, for your videos, for every word you wrote. Thank you very much. I was very happy, you made my day. Our story for today is Pinocchio. I think you already know it. Either you read it or you saw the movie or the cartoon. Let's read together the story and know who is Pinocchio. Pinocchio. Once upon a time, a woodcutter found a big lump of wood, good for making a table. But when he cut it, he heard a cry. Ah, ah! The sound came from the wood. The woodcutter was very frightened. Immediately he gave away the wood to a cobbler. Cobbler means the man that fixes shoes. In Arabic we call it iskafi or raga, as you like. The cobbler made a puppet out of it. Look at the picture. The cobbler made a puppet out of the wood. At night, a fairy appeared in front of the cobbler and said, "Here is the fairy. Here is the fairy." What did the fairy said? Let's see. "You have a nice puppet here. You have a nice puppet here. I'll make it nicer by giving it a life." And so the puppet turned into a real boy. Look, how did the puppet change into a boy? This is Pinocchio, the real boy. The cobbler was so happy. He named the boy Pinocchio. Pinocchio was very naughty boy. He always disturbed his father in his work. The cobbler used to shout at him, "You naughty boy! One day I'll box your ears." But the cobbler loved little Pinocchio very much. One day Pinocchio suddenly went out of his house, and he did not come for 2 days. His father was very worried. He missed Pinocchio very much. He searched for him everywhere, but did not find him. But one evening, he saw him at the door. He had become very dirty and his clothes were torn. "Where you have been?" asked his father in an angry voice. "I was taken away by a fairy," replied Pinocchio. But as he said that, his nose started to grow longer. Look at his nose. His nose started to grow longer. Let's see why his nose became like this. His father saw this and came with a big axe and started to cut it. Chop, chop, chop. But the nose grew and grew and grew. Look at the nose, grew again. The cobbler was tired of cutting it. Then the fairy appeared. "Pinocchio, if you tell lies, your nose will grow longer. You should always tell the truth and help your father in his work." After saying this, the fairy disappeared. Pinocchio's nose became normal again. From that day onwards, Pinocchio did not tell a lie. He helped his father in his work and soon they became very rich. In the end of the story, I want to ask you for something. Please always try to tell the truth. Telling the truth will make you feel free and comfortable. I am sure you will make the right thing. مثل ما نقول حبل الكذب قصير. See you.
Well,
Go ahead, tell her.
I was going to school, so I met somebody.
Met somebody?
Yeah, 2 big monsters with big green eyes.
Monsters? Weren't you afraid?
No, man, but they tied me in a big sack.
Sir Jiminy.
Oh, Jim,
Leave me out of this.
they put him in a little sack.
No.
Yeah,
How did you escape?
I didn't. Shot me in the firewood. Oh, look! My nose! What's happened?
Perhaps you haven't been telling the truth.
Oh, but I have! Every single word! Oh, please help me! I'm awful sorry!
You see, Pinocchio, a lie keeps growing and growing until it's as plain as the nose on your face.
She's right, Pinocchio. You better come clean.
I'll never lie again. Honest, I won't.
Please, Your Honor. Miss Mary, give him another chance. For my sake, will you?
I'll forgive you this once. But remember, a boy who won't be good might just as well be made of wood.